Hey pal, it's time to pay up. And you know what happens to those guys who don't pay up? They get a little squeeze, one life at a time. They call me harmless, and I give Magic the Gathering cards away. If you're interested in having a chance at some free Magic cards, go ahead and give me a follow. Then go to my profile or channel page, click on the link that's there, and fill out my universal entry form, and you're entered into every single Magic the Gathering giveaway that I do. But let's hop on into this deck, Doctor. The first thing I noticed when I was working on this deck was how powerful cards were in the deck, but they were much more powerful in 60 card 1v1 formats versus playing in Commander. So, Dragon's Rage Channeler is a great card in things like Modern. But in this deck specifically, when you're looking to really take advantage of one damage hits, you don't want to get down to the Delirium, but you're going to with the way you've built this deck. So my first add in this deck is Electrostatic Field. It feeds into the instants and sorceries theme that you have going on, but it continues to deal 1 damage as you cast those spells. My second cut is Abrade, and again, this is a really powerful card. I remember when this was in Standard, it was a really good card. However, you're not wanting to deal 3 damage to a creature. You want to deal 1 damage to your opponent. So, I am going to lean into the Artifact Destruction and replace it with Vandal Blast because this is a Commander All-Star. My next cut is Desperate Ritual because this just isn't a great ramp rate in this deck, and you've got some really good ramp in there already. And I'm going to replace that with Goblin Chainwhirler because this is a good body to have down for a blocker, and dealing damage around the table is good with Obnilux's ability. My last cut is Tybalt's Trickery because sometimes the chaos can be a little bit too dangerous, and with the low CMC of what you're really looking at with what you have in your deck, you wouldn't get too much of a benefit of countering your own stuff. So I'm going to replace that with Cavalcade of Calamity because this is going to let you swing in with tokens, all that fun stuff, and then deal 1 damage to your opponents along the way. Giving away Magic cards ain't cheap, so if you want to help support my content, go ahead and click on the link down below and buy a Mystery Commander starter. When you do, there's a chance that you might win a free Commander deck.